I am young, actually, not as young as the picture, but I am also a coaster enthusiast who loves coasters, and I'm very satisfied with the amount of parks I've been throughout my lifetime, but I'm looking forward to going through more throughout my lifespan. Today we will be counting down my top 10 bucket list roller coasters to see which ones am I more excited for than the others. Let's get into the video. Number 10 is Zadra. Zadra is the last hyper hybrid coaster I need to get on before I get on them all. Because I've now been on Arengwazi and Steel Vengeance, and they both are in my top 5, with Arengwazi being my number 1 coaster overall. So both of them are very amazing coasters and elite. But Zadra looks like something that might be better than both of them, because it's all the elements of Arengwazi, but taken at a faster pace, and it even has camelbacks and stuff. It looks like it has better inversions, except the death roll on Arengwazi, but it replaces it with an amazing looking stall, which is probably the highest inversion ever. That was false. I don't even know why I said that. Number 9 is Formula Rosa in Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi. I've been on 2 of the 3 fastest coasters in the world, and this looks absolutely amazing. My only problem with the 2 other fastest coasters in the world I've ridden is they don't really have a layout. They just have a really good launch, except Top Thrill 2, it has a spike and stuff, but still this is a full-on layout like Millennium Force. This is if King Ka had the same layout as Millennium Force, but the problem is it kind of meanders going like 90 miles an hour after the launch, but the launch should be on here alone. And the only reason it's not number 10 is because it has nice floater hills at the end of the ride, which I feel like without those, it would just meander the rest of the layout. And if anything, I would want the top hat instead of just a meandering layout like Millennium Force's. But at least Millennium Force has pretty good airtime. And also, at least it's not this piece of crap. What is this? Number 8 is Coaster Through the Clouds. Coaster Through the Clouds is if you took Millennium Force and I-305 and maybe Superman the Ride at Darien Lake and combined them all together and made an amazing coaster. This looks like an absolute masterpiece of a ride, and I wish it wasn't all the way in China, because I am never getting to China in my life. I can tell you that right now. It'll be a miracle if I do. It'll be a miracle. But anyways, it looks like it has really nice floater pops, and this hill coming up in the on-ride footage looks like it's something honestly straight out of I-305. This coaster looks to be the most intense coaster in all of China, maybe except Starry Sky Ripper. But it has some weird profiling elements, and it's pretty well paced, honestly. And it whips into its brake run really fastly. I really hope to get on this one day, but I doubt I will. Number 7 is Intimidator 305. Intimidator 305 is Coaster Through the Clouds, but just like 10 times more intensely. It's Intimidator 305. It's absolutely a crazy roller coaster that I might get on 2026. I really hope 2025. One of these upcoming years, definitely not in the future, like in the far future. But anyways, besides that, I-305 looks like it has some of the best floater on the planet, and it looks like it has nice ejector on some of these hills, and the snappy transitions is something absolutely out of this world. It's if Maverick and Millennium Force were combined, and it's just Maverick's transitions with Millennium Force's speed. It's absolutely an amazing elite coaster that I cannot wait to get on. Number 6 is Beyond the Clouds in China. What is with China and clouds? I have no clue. But anyways, this coaster is a really, honestly, cool coaster that looks like it packs more of a punch than Taiga. But the problem is Taiga is the longer ride, so it might be better. I would think it would be better. But anyways, it has just really wonky inversions, really. Its mock rides, its launch is probably pretty lackluster. But anyways, it looks like it has really good ejector airtime in its second half and really good floater in its first half. Number 5 is the Voyage at Holiday World in Indiana. I don't even know what to say. It's just the Voyage. It's like if you took Shivering Timbers in the first half of Voyage, and then put the length of the Beast, and then put Ravine Flower 2 on the return trip. It's 3 coasters in my top 20 combined to make an even better coaster that looks like it might be my new number 1. It probably will be. I don't know if it'll be Arangwasi. But the twisty transitions, though, the profiling is so good. And Holiday Nights, my mom said if I get 5K subs, then I'll actually go to Holiday Nights. She'll take me. So I know that's probably never gonna happen, but I guess make it work, guys. I hope it does. But anyways, like, it's the Voyage. It's just ejector, snappy transitions, and then it just goes on and on and on and on. Just like the Beach. It's absolutely crazy. My one problem with the Beast is it doesn't have any forces, but Voyage, it looks like it packs an absolutely insane punch. So excited to get on it. Number 6 is Taiga at Linomaki. Why was that so late? Why did the number come in so late? Whatever. It has really nice transitions, and I am a real sucker of Blitz coasters. It looks like a lot better version of Maverick, and I still love Maverick, don't get me wrong. But the first half is almost like a little like warm up to what you're about to experience in the second half, which is absolute insanity. And it is way better than the other coaster right next to it. That's blue. You can see it a little bit. It kind of sucks. But anyways, it gives amazing ejector, amazing flow through all the inversions, amazing snappy transitions. Looks like one of the funnest coasters in the world. And it has really, honestly, it might be my favorite color scheme of all time. Its presentation is beautiful, and it might be the most beautiful coaster ever. And its inversions are so good. Number 3 is Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster looks like the perfect coaster, but the other 2 that above Velocicoaster look to be even better. It looks like to be new number 1, definitely new number 1 contenders. But Velocicoaster's theming, it's like Maverick if it actually had theming and it was at a Universal park, because Cedar Point does not care at all about theming. I mean, Maverick does have nice rock work and stuff, but Velocicoaster is definitely superior when it comes to theming. The first half is like Taiga. It's a warm-up to what you're about to experience in the second half, which what you're about to experience is absolute. It's out of this world. The Mosasaurus roll. The top hat, the stall, the launch, the sideways ejector airtime that you get, the snappy transitions, the ejector airtime, the overbanks. It just does not end in the second half. The amazing views of Hogwarts. It is unbelievable how good it is. Number 2 is I can't speak Japanese. I don't know. Ejunaika. Ejunaika is Ejunaika. Look at this off-ride. Ejunaika is Ejunaika. This moment right here will be my favorite moment on any coaster. It looks insane. Every single element is gonna hit so hard, I already know. And it looks like pure insanity. It looks like I might have an actual seizure on this ride by how good and absolutely terrifying I will be going up that stupid, slow chain lift. This is going to be my number 1, no doubt, and the brake run. What is this brake run? And number 1 is Time Warp. No, but seriously, number 1 has to be the Ride to Happiness at Plopsaland Japan. This looks to be the perfect coaster in the world. It looks to be the most fun coaster in the world. You will be lapping this ride all day. What else are you gonna do here? Anubis the ride. It's great, but it's no Ride to Happiness. This will be my new number 1, and I have no doubts about it. You get a different ride experience every time because the cars spin freely on a coaster that would already be in this top 10 list just for the element coming up right now. This element, it would be still in my top 10 list even if it didn't spin. But now that it does spin, it gives some of the best ejector too. Wow, you can get backwards ejector. like backwards El Toro ejector or sideways El Toro ejector. You never know. The possibilities are endless. I hope you enjoyed hearing me rant about my top 10 bucket list coasters that I want to ride. If you did, please subscribe, please like. You don't have to. I want to say it. I want to say what I said in my Cedar Point video. I won't. YouTube, I won't. I'm just making sure I won't. But anyways, it was a banger. This video was a banger, just like all my other videos except Carowinds. It's gonna be a good video next. I guess you gotta stay tuned to find out what's gonna be next. Gotta give me more views. Gotta get me to 5K. I wanna go to Holiday Nights. That looks so good.